Them's no seeds that you don't need. Acapulco Gold is
badass weed.
cut. How'd that sound to you?
Hey, man, that was far out, man. We got a cut, man.
Yeah, that sounded pretty good to me. I think we can wrap it up.
Oh, I ain't know, man. No, I want to do it again, man.
Again?
Yeah, man, like I had a thing to do, you know, where you talk, man, where the cat talks. I got a thing to say, man. I was going to say it, but I forgot it, man.
You want to do it again?
Yeah, man, let's do it again.
Okay, all right.
Hold it, give me a joint, man. Give me another joint.
Here you are.
Okay, far out, man. Okay, we'll get it right this time,
Yeah,
man.
okay. All right, let's try it again, huh?
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Acapulco Gold filters, take 403.
Now, this some bad weed.
Hi there, folks. Smoking more now, but getting high less? Try new Acapulco Gold filters, regular and menthol. Acapulco Gold, just a stony 3 hits longer. And be sure to save the groovy coupons on the back. How do you think I got this? Out-of-side hash pipe. But don't just take my word for it. Listen to what Ashley Roachcliffe of the Jefferson Hair Pie has to say.
Hey, hey, that's right, man. You know, I really, man, the cat's really down here where it's at, man. Oh, man.
Hello.
Mackie, this is the president. I need you guys to go to Australia and stop this guy. Please put fast on the phone. Hello. Large? Stand by.
Hello.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
We need you now. You're our only hope. We're screwed, boys. Screwed.
Where is the shipment?
The shipment is here on my boat.
What can you deliver?
Of course I can deliver. 12.
It's Saturday night.
All over town, but I get no play. My man says you gotta be crazy.
Nice boat.
I talk of things that might be to her in a voice that makes a pulse rush. Yeah, I can tell. Ritmo si, nena, ritmo si. I watch you dance, man. You know you gotta be crazy. Man, you
Friday night. My name's Jimmy. It's the Independent Broadcast Network. Lean back 33 degrees and chill like you know you should. Come on. Come find yourself.
Hello, aspiring traders.
myself from being just a number? How will I hold my head to keep from going under? Down to the wire, I wanted water, but I walk through the fire. If this is what it takes to take me even higher, then I'll come through like I do when the world keeps testing me, testing me, testing me. How did they find me here? What do they want from me? All of these vultures hiding right outside my door. I hear them whispering, they're trying to ride it out. They've never gone this long without a kill before. Down to the wire, I wanted water, but I walk through the fire. If this is what it takes to take me even higher, then I'll come through like I do when the world keeps testing me, testing me, testing me. Wheels up, I got to leave this evening. I can't seem to shake these vultures off of my terrain. Power is made by power being taken, so I keep on running to protect my situation. Down to the wire, I wanted water, but I walk through the fire. If this is what it takes to take me even higher, then I'll come through like I do when the world keeps testing me, testing me.
the Saturday night chilluminatti. Gather ye who like to lean back 33 degrees and chill. Rockin' Rio, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. Let's step into the light, my friend. That is a piece of music, man. Listen to that.
Ooh, let me share your love.
It's the Saturday night chilluminatti. Mine's Jimmy. The invisible man over there is Rockin' Rio. Damn. I don't know, man. Do you know how do you listen to music now? Do you hear music and think to yourself, not this particular song, but other songs that, you know, at the time you just thought, you know, you wouldn't pay attention to it. You didn't really like it that much. You didn't think anything of it. But I mean, in context of, you know, to the music that, you know, you hear randomly that comes out or plays on a radio somewhere. Do people even listen to random shit anymore?
Well, I would say the newer music sucks more than the older music sucked.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like,
you know,
for example, like when The Cure was out there or whatever, I wasn't into The Cure. You know what I mean? I don't listen to it. I didn't listen to The Cure. I wasn't into it. You know, I was listening to a different kind of music, and I'm pretty sure you were too. So, I mean, you were probably in the same group as I was. Were you in the group of people that just went, Pfft, The Cure? Nah, man. No, change that. You know what I mean? Were you like that?
No, I would always listen to stuff and say, well, that's interesting, but it's not.
Come on, man.
I was never into The Cure. No.
I'm just saying with the with the goth.
I wouldn't blow it off. I would.
I'm just saying
like,
the whole
whatever.
Back then. I mean, it's the whole goth. It was like the whole goth thing or whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was just. I'm just saying, it was different. You know, you know, that was like a whole. There was a whole group of people that were kind of like that or whatever. The vibe of that music, kind of like introspective, with the white face and the black eyes and all that.
Yeah, well,
you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, the goth kids.
Yeah, the goth. That's what I'm saying. But I wasn't goth. Were you goth, man?
No, not at all.
All right. Well, let me ask you this.
I mean, I used to be a bigger. I used to be a big hair dude, but never goth.
Well, you know what, man? I've come full circle. Because now
are you becoming goth now? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm goth, but I'd say that The Cure has a certain a quality to it that makes it it's actually really good music, and it just goes to show you, you can't judge a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe back then, if I would have listened to it, I would have maybe got introspective or whatever, and maybe I would have considered things differently. It's just the soundtrack of your life makes a difference. The shit you listen to. I was listening to shit where people were partying and getting high, and snorting coke, and growing their hair, going to shows every night. Didn't you go to shows I went to shows.
That 70s, 80s vibe was pretty upbeat,
That's what I'm saying, man. And then it all got depressed with that whole fucking, Kurt Cobain and all this.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was a whole nother thing. But even like The Cure and some of the, the 80s goth bands, I mean, there were depressed people at the time who were into it, but
I know.
It wasn't the big thing.
I mean, whenever somebody said Depeche Mode, I would always say, "Oh, you mean depressed mode?"
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? But it turns out, it was a viewpoint just because you're soundtracking, you're rocking over there, man. You're living on a prayer and all that, You snort and blow, this and that, growing your hair, drinking beers every night. That's what I'm saying, man. Back then, I mean, listen. First of all, I worked at the clubs, right? And so did you. You were doing gigs or whatever. So, I mean, we were in this shit every night. Parties, fucking shows or whatever. Everybody's just mobbing places. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a party scene, man. People showed up.
That's what it was, right? Everybody was always, like, I was never really into the band Bad Religion, right?
Yeah.
But I got into the place for free all the time, and I had, a couple friends who wanted to go see them. I said, all right, fine. Not my thing, but I'll go. Why not? So we go down there, and I had a blast. It was body surfing going on in the pit, and like it was. We had a great time. Nobody was mad. No fights were breaking out. No, everybody was just hanging around, having fun.
Dude, if I could only express to you what it was like to work at the fucking Keystone. Seriously, if I could only like somehow, download my brain memory of the shit, like,
Well, I'm sure I could understand a good chunk of it.
Dude, I'm talking about standing there on the stairs on a fucking stainless steel dance floor that's packed. Fucking Dead Kennedys are playing in their prime. Fucking everybody's sweating and shit. You can't even leave the dance floor to go get some water. That's how fucking packed it is, dude. And we're all sitting there and people are moshing in there, bro. No, man. Seriously. And there's no fucking video of any of that shit. And it was all going on in that club, man. Night after night. Every kind of music there was. And like, if I wasn't into it, I didn't even give a shit about who it was. You know what I mean? It wasn't the kind of music I liked. I wasn't even paying attention to who it was. It was just another show to me, you know. But later on, after, you know, start finding out a lot of these people that, you know, you didn't even think about. You didn't even know who, you know, like Les Dudek. You know what I mean? Who the fuck's Les Dudek? You never heard of him before, did you? No. He just played there one night. And nobody else really knew who he was that night either. And fucking there was hardly anybody there. Except me and the guitar player in my band sitting there watching, you know, there's a bunch, you know, 100 people or whatever. There's nobody there, but Les Dudek, man. Have you ever heard of him? You know?
Yeah.
Just all these dudes, what the fuck is that name of that, man, there was this country singer dude who was super popular for a while. He used to wear these pink shirts. This dude was big, man. I can't think of the name of the guy. But he came through there too. These guys booked, the guys that booked this club, they booked everybody that was anybody, seriously. I mean, the only people bigger than the people that played in that club, most of the people that played in that club, a lot of them went on to be giants, you know?
Yeah.
In that very club. It's crazy, man.
Well, you know, it's funny too, because even in the scene I was in, right, there was at the time some of these young kids that would come around, you know, they were come in with their dad and they'd get permission from the bar owner to see him, or, you know, we knew them and we'd, you know, kind of get them in, you know, and a couple of them like turned out to be pretty popular, make some records, you know, over time, you know, even become like star level, you know, and I was getting them into the bar at 8 years old so they could come see the band, you know.
Yeah.
It's really strange to see that, right?
Man, have you ever heard of this dude, Little John Cressley, I think his name is? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, I used to have to put, you know how you know those signs that it says who's coming this week to a place, like if it's a movie theater, you know, those letters that are up there telling you the name of the movie.
Right.
Well, every week you had to put up the fucking sign for the show, you know, the shows that were happening that week at the Keystone. And I used to have to be the fucker putting those shit up there. And you know, I'm just saying, you know, I was living my George Strait, Amber, exactly, fucking George Strait.
Yeah.
He played 2 shows, man. 9 and 11, I think it was. It was crazy. Yeah, everybody played there. What was I saying a minute ago, Joe? Little John Cressley. I'm pretty sure that's his name. He ended up turning out to be. He's this little kid that used to come in the Keystone. He was like 7 years old, and like John Lee Hooker, whoever the big blues player was that was in there that night, whoever that guy was,
right?
That kid would show up, and he'd get up on stage and start, you know, playing the harmonica or whatever. And then it was funny because like I looked him up years later. I can't find him right now, but I looked him up years later, and he was like this. He was like, you know, an old man, you know, kind of thick in the waist or whatever. I'm just thinking to myself, fucking hell, man, I remember this dude. You know, and the other thing is there was, you know, Big Bob's significant other. She had a little brother. He was a keyboard player. He used to play in there when he was a kid. He was under 18. He used to come in there. And he had a band or whatever, and he'd play in there. he went on to fucking play keyboard for the Who, dude.
Oh, nice.
I know. I couldn't believe it, man. But it's not.
There's I can't remember his name. I'm trying to think. There's this one kid who used to come around. He was like, prodigy level, one of those kids. He was like 6 or 7 years old and could play. He could play all the Stevie Ray Vaughan stuff, kind of thing. And he was such an arrogant little prick. At like when he was like 10 or 12, he wanted to. It turned out, he ended up getting a record deal. He ended up being famous. He ended up playing with, like big names like Shamika Copeland and.
Fuck, man! I found his ass.
Sheryl Crow. He played with Sheryl Crow for a while, and
I found I found Little John.
I'm trying to remember that kid's name, but he is famous now. Like he's a big deal.
Little John Chrisley's got a cut called "Born in Rochester." Man, he's not so little anymore. That's what some dude comes in. He comes in a bar. He's like, "Hey, man, aren't you Little John Chrisley?" "Yeah, man, I'm not so little anymore, am I?"
Role is changing. Are you keeping up?
You guys want to check out some Little John Chrisley? Why not, right?
That's where I was raised. I was born in Rochester. That's where I was raised. Then I moved out to California, where I learned to sing and play. I played blues in San Jose till the morning come around. I played blues in San Jose.
Think, Rockabilly? Little John Chrisley.
Yeah, he's all right.
I fucking loved that, man. That was good. Rockin' Rio is hard to please, man.
I am. I've gotten to, like, I used to hang out with like some people who are like truly legendary, and I see a lot of other guys that come up and. They're good, but they're not those guys,
Yeah, they're not, but those guys are dead, homie. And these dudes are alive, and they're fucking they're making music, And so I'm just saying, I seen that. I'm just for me right there. I mean, I can lean back and say, man, I saw that kid when he was 7 years old. They used to sneak him in there to play at night. I seen that kid play with John Lee Hooker and all that, man. I'm just saying, to have him be, who he is right now, pumping that shit up, that was good, man. I would.
Yeah, it's definitely good.
I would fucking definitely buy that shit. If I heard that, I'd be like, damn, who is that? Lil John Chrisley? Who the fuck is that? Never heard of fucking Little John Crystal before. You know what I mean? Hold on, I was gonna give you something. I don't know where it went. Anyway, there he goes, Little John Chrisley. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. Yeah, so no. You know what, dude? The thing about it is, I got a million stories about that club, you know? But I never bring it up on the show. Ever. Hardly. You know what I mean? Because I feel weird about it. Because I want to, because, you know, I don't want to be sitting here telling stories and then make it seem like I'm fucking name dropping and all that. You know what I mean? I've never talked about it, neither have you. I mean, we know people. Shit, man. We hung out with people. You know what I mean? But we don't sit on here, you know, stroking ourselves about who we knew or whatever. It's like in the moment, none of you, I mean, I don't know about you, dude, but when I was living my life back then, I wasn't fucking taking pictures. You know?
No, I don't have.
Yeah.
I mean, I have some pictures of like when we were on tour with like certain people, but
just random.
Like all the people I hung out, like there's no picture of me and Richie.
No,
you know?
That's what I mean. It's
like I'm sure there's pictures of us together that are out there, but I don't have one.
That's what I mean.
Or maybe I do, but you know, it's not like, you know, it was just a coincidental kind of thing that, you know.
See, you know, at some point, maybe in the near term future, like not even too far away, I'll be able to go over there and tell my story to this fucking device, and it'll crank out a movie that represents it. And then I could truly fucking, like, you could have, you know what I mean? It's like, because like if you and I don't tell a story that happened, it's like it didn't happen. Nobody knows. It's like what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
You're walking down the street, see some old man sitting there. To you, it's like, oh, you look at him, you're like, oh, well, there's an old man, you know, and blah, blah, blah. You think to yourself, oh, there's an old man as you walk by. But, you know, you don't know that dude was, you know, heavyweight champion of the world or some shit, you know what I mean? To you right now, he's an old man because he got old. But at one point, he was in his prime. You know, he was doing some shit. And, like, you know, he's got a story to tell, you know, but, you know, you don't know. You don't know what his story is, but everybody's got one, right? There's a million stories in the naked city, bro. Right?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
We should, you know, man, you know, that's the other thing too, man. When I was down in LA, same thing. You know, I don't talk about a lot of it down on the show because I don't want to, you know, I don't want it to seem like I'm sitting here name dropping shit. You know what I mean? And I wasn't taking pictures then either. Because, you know, that's the difference between now and then is like back then, no one was walking around with a fucking camera. And if someone did have a camera, you're like, hey, man, what are you doing with that camera? You know what I mean? It's like back then, if somebody was filming you, go, hey, man, what are you doing filming me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't like commonplace where everybody has a fucking camera. It's like, you know, you're hanging out with Steven Tyler and you go.
You didn't like go into the club with your camera. You'd get, you know, you could take photos maybe, but if you went into like a camcorder or something, they'd throw you out.
They did not let you even bring cameras into a club.
A lot of places did.
Fuck.
A lot of places didn't.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
No, fuck no. No cameras, no recorders, no nothing in there. And back then, the Grateful Dead used to have a recording section. And whenever they played, they would set this area up that was perfect for you to record. You could sit there with bring your tape recorders. And at the very beginning, Metallica used to do that. They used to let people come in and record, just like the Dead. But other than that, fuck no. And you know, like shit. Right now there'd be no shame if you were sitting there and you met some celebrity and you had your cell phone, there'd be no shame in you going, you know, pink, and just taking a picture of you and whoever it is, and they wouldn't mind it, you know? But, like, in the moment when you're sitting there and you're fucking partying with people and you're hanging out or whatever, you know? You're just sitting there taking pictures, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, like when we used to go out and, you know, I wish I had some pictures of some of those people now, you know, like.
I know.
because they're, some of them, a lot of them are gone, to be honest. But
I know.
It wasn't a thing to think about at the time. Like they were just people we hung out with.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. But the thing is, it's gonna die with us, and those people are dead. You know what I mean? It's like the memory of those people is all we got, because we don't have these images that we can create. These images that are everywhere, because now it's commonplace for someone to have a camera. You can't say nothing. Back in the day, I'm not kidding, man. Back in the day, if you started filming somebody and they said, "What the fuck are you doing with that camera?" they'd smack that camera out of your hand. You know what I mean? People didn't want you filming them anywhere, period. Fucking, you were filming shit in the hood, you get killed. You know what I mean? Back in the day, if you're just walking around with one of those big cameras, getting people's faces on camera, people don't like that shit, man. Now it's just commonplace, isn't it?
Yeah, everybody's got their phones, right? So it's different. Like the whole world's being filmed now. Like everybody's gotten used to it. It's just the way it is. But I don't know. It was the moment to live. You lived in the moment. You didn't worry about the memory 20 years from now.
Yeah, you weren't trying to capture the moment.
Yeah. You were experiencing it, not capturing it.
Exactly, right? Man. You were in it, not fucking trying to capture it. You're not thinking about how you're going to look someday so you can whip it out and show everybody, this or that. It's too bad, man.
Yeah, it's like I said. Now I wish I had some of that stuff. I mean, I do have some memorabilia, and like I have.
That's what I mean.
Like group pictures when we did tours and stuff, but
saying, dude, if I would have just taken a picture of that sign every week that I did it for the 10 years that I worked there. I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking 10 years, dude. I'm saying 3 bands a night, bro. For a decade. From the time I was fucking 17 till I was fucking 28. And I can, what's funny? I turned into a drug alcoholic, a drug addict and alcoholic while I went through that whole thing.
Mm.
And then I also got clean and sober, and still worked there.
When you're not part of the party, it's a whole different perspective, right?
It is, because I realized what an asshole I used to be when I used to get drunk, man. I used to sit there and think, fucking hell, man. You know what I mean? And it was really funny because before I got clean and sober, I went clean and sober, and I wasn't there for 90 days, and I came back. But when I came back, I was making like 3 times as much money because I was doing all this shit, and I was making them pay me for each individual thing. Run the spotlight, $25, fucking making them. And it was funny, man. It was funny. Like all of a sudden, Big Bob realized I had respect for myself, so he started throwing me a couple extra bones, because I wasn't drinking and shit. I wasn't drinking up his liquor. Dude, I swear to God, man, you can only imagine the debauchery that happened in that place.
Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand. I know what goes on in those places.
I know. We should come on here man, and tell stories, dude. But what time is it? It's like we got about 15 minutes till the end or the top of the hour.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I got stories, definitely funny ones, and I'm Irish, so I could tell the story.
Oh yeah, I mean, I got stories, plenty of stories. I've told a few stories about like the bass player getting beat up in Paris and doing Jello shots. Yeah, at the blues festival.
Dude, I used to go out every fucking night. I mean, I worked every night at that place. And then, I mean, that was my formative years, dude. You know what I mean? I was used to something happening every single night. And then when that club closed, I was aimless. I had nowhere to go. I didn't know what to do. So I went down to LA. Yeah, I was harsh, dude, when that place closed. They tore it down, too, recently.
Did they really?
Yeah, they turned into some other, like, joint or whatever, playing that kind of, just like dance club. They made it into, like, a dance club, you know. But, no. I've thought a few times about writing a script about a club just like that. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk about it now because I don't want someone to, you know, I'll see it on Netflix next week. Seriously. It's a good storyline, man. I mean, I'll tell you in private. I think it's good. But anyway. I wish I could share it with you guys, but, you know.
Oh, you got to make the movie first.
You know what we should figure out? There's a way that you can have, like, a special club on here. On YouTube.
Uh-huh.
Like, you can create some area or some place where only certain people can come in there. You know, for, like, if you
it's like a members only thing.
Yeah, members only, exactly. We should make them members only and then go over there and tell stories over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we could do that. I don't know, you know, it's like as I'm getting older and I've been out of the industry and the scene now for let's see, when did I bail out on the music industry? 2000.
Someone in the chat knows about the Keystones. It looks like, I can't see it. I think it says Melanie. Hey, Melanie, yeah.
Yeah, Melanie said.
Talking about the Keystone. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
I don't know, it was like 2010, 2012. It wasn't 20. Yeah, probably 2012 or 2013 when I really, like, bailed out.
Yeah.
And,
dude, I remember when we were...
You know, it's weird because, you know, that moment in time was that moment in time. And, you know, I miss a couple of the people that were involved with, you know, that I don't really get to communicate with anymore. But, you know, on the other hand, I don't really miss it. Like, you know, I look back at it as a great experience and, you know, the time that was there. But, you know, I wouldn't want to go back into it.
I'll tell you what, man. If there was an amusement park ride where I could just bounce back to a point in my life for some reason, but I mean, you know, I'm not saying I would even change anything, dude. Maybe I would, but I mean, maybe I'd know. I don't know. Maybe you just know better, but I don't know. Like I say, back then it was, you know, party time was on, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you know, when you're that age, you don't give a F. You know.
Yeah, when you're in your teens or your 20s or even your early 30s, right? You don't worry about being 60.
Fuck no, man. Know? Fuck no. The Saturday Night chilluminatti. Yeah. Chris Isaac. He played there many times.
Speaking of the devil. Devil appears, waiting for someone, been waiting for years, and it's all right now. Yeah, I'm all right now. Watching and walking. Watching
Man, I made $300 selling T-shirts for Chris Isaac when he came one time. Man, everybody wanted that dude when he first came out. But people were offering that dude all kinds of movies and all this shit, and he was saying no. He kept saying no. And then eventually, I think he eventually had some show on I think it was on Showtime. You know that one? What the fuck was the name of that show?
On Showtime? I don't know.
The Chris Isaac thing? What the fuck was the name of it, man? You know what it is. You didn't know about it?
Nah.
Crazy, man. Are you kidding me?
I was never much into him, so.
Well, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be into. You had a TV show on a thing, you know. It's TV. Have you heard of it? They put shows on it.
Oh. I have an old one sitting here collecting dust.
Yeah, you might hate Chris Isaac, but you might have liked him on the show. There was like a, you know.
No, I don't hate him. I just never. He didn't interest me much.
Nah, come on, man. You don't like the moody, echoey, you know.
No, I didn't. The one song that he had that was famous, you know, bing, I hated that. I hated that sound.
Oh man, dude, he's got way more shit than that.
Yeah, but that was
no, dude. I have to say, bro, you should recognize he may be a little. He may, he may hold more talent than you're giving him credit for. See, like he's not
talented. I just
it's like you're doing what I did to The Cure back in years ago. Like I discounted him, but I said earlier, now I listen to The Cure and I'm like, I understand it. It's like The Dead. Like some people don't like The Dead. They never did, and then all of a sudden one day they hear The Dead, and then they all of a sudden they recognize that I don't know. But the point being is Melanie in the chat was saying she went to the Keystone, saw The Dead there. And, you can search on Melanie, you can search Keystone Palo Alto 1978 Jerry Garcia Sugaree. And it's like, it's really a great show that night, and that was a great version of that song. I know Rio hates The Dead, man. I won't even go down that road, Rio, with you.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll tell you what. Let me ask you this. Did you own the Pat Travers Putting It Straight LP?
I think I have that. Yeah.
All right, it's the top of the hour. We'll be right back. Here's Pat Travers.
You live in a dream, always hiding. It ain't what it seems. Send them body. You drive around in a real fast car. You have a drinks in the nearest bar. You sing it straight so you won't go far apart. Your life is a screen, one big party, and I can see what you mean when you don't mean nothing. It ain't what it seems. All the bruising. You live in a dream. Always losing. You're not from Earth, you're a shooting star. You're moving fast 'cause you are what you are. Hey, now I met a lot of great people. I guess that's one thing that will never change. People are people wherever you go. And now you wanna know why? It's 'cause I'm telling you so. But I'd like to see some peace and harmony. Oh, everybody thinks differently, but that shouldn't mean a thing. Shouldn't mean a thing. Pack up the suitcase, I gotta go back to a land that I think I know. Bring something with me, leave something behind. Oh, life in London's at the back of my mind. But the district line just doesn't seem to be running as far as I'd like to go today.
Hey, just one minute. Hey, just wanted to pop on here real quick and share something with you guys.
Started whiskey, drinking cocaine. Been started whiskey, drinking cocaine. Got this feeling, gonna drive that girl insane. You like a bad rumor, baby. You're all over town.
It's the Independent Broadcast Network.
Bad rumor, baby. You're all over town. All over town. Well, I may be confused, but you know I sure ain't down. I'm a fast moving baby. I can show you around. I've got so much cocaine, ain't never coming down. Snuff whiskey, drinking cocaine.
Man, there used to be a big record store called Tower Records. And Pat Travers was coming there. And me and Brian Ray were there. Going over there, we were waiting for him. And we saw this black Seville pull in. It was him. And he had some chick. And he had a big brandy snifter full of brandy. Literally.
Right.
And he had this wicked chick with him, man, and he just was really super good looking. He just hopped out of his car. And me and Brian were walking up to him, and he's like, "Hey, man," or whatever. We were, man, back in the day, me and Brian were super into Pat Travers, man. Too bad what happened to him. But he kicked ass, man. years later, Brian was doing a gig somewhere, and Pat Travers was playing there, the same show. And Brian said Pat Travers walked up and grabbed his ass.
No.
Like, not in a weird way. I mean, like because Brian was a good guitar player. And is a good guitar player.
Now, kid, I'm ready to fight. I've been looking for my baby all night. If I can read my sight.
See, this is a whole other period, huh? Because he was a 3-piece, and then he added Thrall. Pat Thrall.
Mm-hmm.
Like in this song right there. If I let this play, there'll be a part where Pat Travers will go, "This one's Thralls." And that's because he's letting Pat Thrall play lead. I don't know. If you like Pat Travers, there's you can find a super good recording of him at the Rockplast. Just about everybody played at Rockplast, you know, that show, and that was a superly, really well produced show. You know, they did full on video and everything. You can see anybody over there. All the greats played there, the Rockplast. Who do you like? Go type it in Rockplast and see what happens.
Oh yeah, I've got my bootleg collection. I have dozens of videos from that place.
That's what I mean. What was
one of these days? I should dig some of that stuff out, man.
I know you keep saying
I don't
you're
even.
gonna do
I
it.
don't even know if that those hard drives are still any good.
I know you keep saying you're gonna do it, man. You better
I know.
do it before it's too late. You know, I got like 20 Apple computers around here that are super old, and now Apple and everything has made it so that the browsers and all this shit doesn't work on any of that stuff. They make you go buy something new.
Mm-hmm.
When there's really no need for it, you know. They could just, what is the browser so sophisticated now that these older computers can't do it? It's bullshit. You know.
Well, I mean, believe it or not, most of the reason for that is the security stuff.
Yes, I know. It's bullshit.
But like to actually view a web page, the code would run on, something from the 80s.
Why don't you just run it up in the motherfucking cloud then? You know, and this is bullshit, man. You know, it's like a virtual machine, my ass. All you need is a connection. The other thing I was going to say is the other day, I was listening to somebody describing why Bitcoin was like gold and this and that, and you can't use it and all this. And I was thinking to myself, fucking, and I talked about it last night on the show. I said something about it, about how you could just take Bitcoin and then use XRP to move it around. And then today, this fucking guy comes out, and there's a newscast about this same exact shit that I said last night.
Does that surprise you?
No, it doesn't surprise me, but it's like it's really good if you're in the XRP army or whatever. It's good for you. Oh, somebody wants me to ask ChatGPT about the Super Bowl. All right, I will. All right, let's ask it. All right, listen, we're not giving you financial advice, okay? So if I ask it and it answers your question, that doesn't mean, we're telling you to do anything. If you're going to bet or, we're not telling you anything. But listen.
Chiefs are going to win.
Okay, well, listen, I don't know. Okay, listen to me. I haven't watched the Super Bowl. I haven't watched football since Joe Montana did a three-peat.
Well, it's funny you mentioned Joe Montana and the three-peat because that's what they're going for with what's his name, the quarterback now. Who's the quarterback for the Chiefs? I'm drawing a blank.
Fuck if I know, man. I have no idea because I haven't paid attention since Joe Montana won the three-peat. But
it would be a three-peat again. That's the whole thing.
Oh,
Patrick Mahomes. That's who it is.
Mahomes. F. Mahomes. That first 49ers Super Bowl, dude. There was no way that was going to happen.
There's a whole bunch of ritualistic stuff going on between the Joe Montana and Patrick Mahomes.
All right, I'm gonna let Randy Hansen, who also played the Keystone a million times. Back then, he used to wear blackface. I don't mean like blackface. I mean he would wear makeup and try to look like Hendrix, is what I'm saying. Now he doesn't need makeup. He kind of looks like it. But anyway, here he is, and I'll ask ChatGPT. It's in the Microcosm. It's Independent Broadcast Network. Saturday night, chilluminatti. Hey, we got some good news too. Based on the current conditions, the Super Bowl is tomorrow. Please scan the current information and let me know in which way is favorable odds leaning at this juncture.
Even though we're only families apart. And if I fight like a farmer, you know what I mean?
All right. It says, as of now, the Kansas City Chiefs are favored to win the Super Bowl over the Eagles. The point spread of the Chiefs is 1.5 with a money line of 120 for the Chiefs and plus 100 for the Eagles. The over and under for total points scored is set 48.5. So there you go.
So what's it say again? Say it again.
Hold on. I'm going to ask it if it was a betting man. Hold on a second. If you were a betting man, where would you put your $100? It says, if I was a betting man, I would approach this Super Bowl and bet with two key factors in mind, value and probability. Here's my breakdown based on the current odds. Kansas City Chiefs, 1.5. Money line, negative 120. Mahomes is an elite quarterback who thrives under pressure, especially in big games. Cons, the spread. Suggests this will be a close game and the Eagles get an early lead. The Chiefs may struggle to recover. Philadelphia Eagles plus 100 money line, the underdog. Pros, the Eagles have high-powered offense and a strong pass rush that could disrupt Mahomes. Haaland, Hurts is dangerous, but is a passer and a runner. Cons, the defense has shown weakness at times, and Mahomes finds a rhythm. It could be tough to stop him. Where would I put my $100? I'd split it. 70 on the Chiefs money line because Mahomes has the edge in big games, and 30 on the over, 48.5 points. If you want to get bold, the Eagles at plus 100 is tempting, but the safer play is backing Mahomes and the Chiefs. There you go, man. You know?
Ask it what the conspiracy theorists think of the Super Bowl. Who will win it?
If President Trump shows up at the Super Bowl, what is the potential for disruption. Hold on, I'm asking it about Trump showing at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I heard that.
Let me see. Here, President Trump's planned attendance at the Super Bowl in New Orleans has prompted implementation of unprecedented security measures to mitigate potential disruptions. This marks the first time a sitting U.S. president will attend a Super Bowl, necessitating enhanced protocols to ensure safety at all attendees.
Actually, it's the second time a U.S. president has attended the Super Bowl.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
Really? Well, tell me the other one, because last night or whenever.
Oh, it was like back in the 70s.
Well, you better dig it up. You better dig it up. In the meantime, increased law enforcement. Approximately 2,000 law enforcement officers, including heavily armed officers, soldiers, SWAT teams, federal agents, will be deployed throughout New Orleans, particularly around Caesars Superdome and popular areas like the French Quarter. Military support. Louisiana National Guard has mobilized 350 soldiers to assist security operations, establishing checkpoints, conducting bag searches, and enforcing vehicle restrictions to key areas. Airspace and Maritime Control. The Federal Aviation Administration has implemented flight restrictions over downtown New Orleans. The U.S. Coast Guard will patrol the Mississippi River and monitor maritime traffic. Advanced screening procedures. Enhanced screening measures, including use of metal detectors. Clear bag policy will be in place at the Superdome to ensure safety of attendance. Potential disruptions. Traffic and access restrictions. Blah, 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 blah. Public demonstrations. Given the polarized political climate, there's possibility of protests and demonstrations occurring in conjunction with the president's appearance, which could lead to localized disruptions. While measures are designed to ensure the safety may cause inconvenience, and so on and so forth. There you go. Did you find another sitting president that has observed the Super Bowl?
I guess he wasn't sitting. It was a former president.
There you go, buddy boy.
Okay.
I'll try to challenge the Chat GPT.
Yeah, well.
I'm just busting your balls, bro.
Chat GPT has been known to hallucinate at times.
I know.
Like it's on acid.
All right, well, listen. We've been here for I don't know how long. We haven't really done anything. But then I guess that's what being in the chilluminatti is all about, right?
Yeah, we're just chilling.
Exactly. Epic Journeyman's going somewhere to do something. I don't know. He's traveling. He's doing some shit. I don't know what the hell he's doing. But
well, I bet you he's got his pineapple shirt on.
He might. He just might. You never know with him. But, here we are with our friends. Our 39 friends over here. We're chilling.
Yeah.
No, so there's some good news coming up. I can't spill too many beans tonight. I can't say much because I don't have much to say other than I know something. Something that's very good for the show, and you guys will be happy. And I'll be able to share more in coming days, literally days. But in the meantime, you can go to the show last night, and part of what it is on that show. So if you want to go back and listen to the show from last night, there's a moment where someone calls in. I'm not going to say who it was. You got to listen. If you missed it, it's on there. But I'll tell you, it's good news. You'll be happy. It's Saturday night. Listen to the microcosm. I'm Jimmy. That is Rockin' Rio. We are together tonight here.
Baby, be my flame. Baby, be the softly burning embers through December into June. Call your name. Baby, be my conjurer. And I hold you dear. Baby, be the visions in the night.
Exciting, huh, Rhea? I'm excited anyway. I know you don't get excited.
Well, I am pleased.
I can see why you're single, bro. A woman must have to climb a magic mountain before you can even get in, in the same room with you now.
That's right. I have very high expectations and standards.
What are they gonna say about you when you're gone? He had high expectations.
They were gonna say he was awesome.
He had high expectations. He was a man of his word. He stood by his principles, and he had high standards.
Yep.
There they go. The Blue Stones. The Blue Stones, there they go. Hey D-Light, hey Polynation, hey Greatest Ever, hey Cac, hey Matt. Hey Quit. Who is that? Is that Quit? I can't almost make that out. Quit, what's happening? Dez, what's going on? John. Alex, Ronan, Mike, woohoo, Amber too. Polly's in there.
Yeah, I told Polly, you're gonna call in. You told me last night you were gonna call in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Tomorrow, early ass in the morning, it's gonna be me. 8 o'clock Pacific. I keep asking you if you're going to be there, but I don't see you. I get up and I'm freezing my ass off. I don't see you, bro.
I pop in sometimes.
Are you going to be there tomorrow?
Maybe.
See, you just never know. Rio is like, he's like the wind, man. He blows in, he blows out. You don't know. That's how it is.
I do always make sure that you're broadcasting now.
That's true. Maybe. Well, I've been broadcasting on the Independent Broadcast Network.
I know the score at the back of my hand. Them other boys, I don't give a damn. They kiss on the ring. I carry the crown. so you become an invention to distort research. Propaganda and lies is a plague in our lives. How much more victimized before we realize, hey, it's mind control, corruption of your thoughts, yeah. Destruction of your soul, mind control, it's mind control, yeah. Corruption of your thoughts, yeah. Destruction of your soul. Oh, Grandmaster, let the people go. You put them in total confusion to destroy their souls.
There goes Stephen Marley, eh? Man, cock, do you know the Burgundy Room? If you know the Burgundy Room was a club down in Los Angeles. It was a bar. It didn't have a name on it. You had to know where it was. It was just a door. It was probably like 20 feet wide, the place, with a bar that went down the whole length of the place. And then there was a bathroom at the end. And there was a jukebox in there. And every fucking time if somebody played Ring of Fire, Johnny Cash was on that jukebox, the fucking bartenders would squirt lighter fluid in the bar, you know, where the rubber shit goes, where you put drinks. Yep. They squirt it in there and set it on fire. I mean, you'd be in there, it'd be packed with people, and it was so fucking dark in there, you couldn't barely see anybody. Man, it was super dark. But it'd be packed in there. It'd be Keanu Reeves is in there, and all these fuckers are all packed in there. There's a whole bunch of people too, man. I can't even think of who they are now. Who they all are. There's a whole bunch of those clubs down there then in the 90s. The Three Kings was another one. These are like places where you go and there's nobody, you know, you don't know it's there. This is just somewhere, and there's some dude standing at the you know, at a door somewhere. Just some random dude standing there. You come walking up, he goes, "Hey man, you know, want to see your ID or whatever." Anyways, that was Stephen Marley singing about mind control. Seems like the reggae bros knew about the mind control, eh? Ahead of time. I mean, they didn't have to find out about MK Ultra and none of that. They were already singing about shit like 50 years ago. That wasn't 50 years old. That's Stephen Marley. But point is, what is the point, Rio?
I don't know.
It's Saturday night. That's the point.
It's Saturday night.
No, I was saying that was
all right.
Yeah, that was Saturday night. Stephen Marley referring to tomorrow morning when I got to raise up and freeze my ass off out here at 8 in the morning. You know, but the thing is as much pain as it is to come out here, it's the lasting pleasure I get the rest of the week when I get to listen to that shit to start my day. That is what makes it so, you know, I mean, at the time, it's like working out. You know, who wants to get up and go to the gym? You like waking up, going to the gym, dude. Listening to some weights, you know, busting sweat or whatever.
Mm.
Do you? You get up and go to the gym? Yeah. No? Well, see?
I don't do the gym thing.
See? Well, you don't see. You know what's funny is that picture I put on there. That rendering of Rio. It got popular. It made the video more popular. So Saturday Night Chilluminatti last week got more views than normal because that picture. People are attracted to it, dude. See, maybe you should go to the fucking gym, dude.
I mean, I have a fairly good physique.
Well, maybe you should get yourself some of those rubber bands. Do the cat and fiddle. Fucking A, man. Cack knows his shit, or Cack knows their shit. No way to know. Cack, did you ever have a pastrami sandwich at Canner's Deli across from NBC on La Cienega? You know what's funny, man, is that movie Swingers is just like Los Angeles was back then. Seriously. Remember that movie Swingers?
Vaguely.
Vaguely? That shit was funnier than hell, man. You don't remember that shit? That movie was funny, dude. That's what put that whole guy, John Favreau, and what's the other prick's name? The tall guy. Fucking, I don't know his name. He did a bunch of movies where he had that, smart-ass character that he plays, and that same character he plays in that movie. He's just like this fucking smart-ass, making these comments all the time. But his shit's kind of funny sometimes, He was funny, but then he got played out. His bit was funny, but then he got boring. You know what else is funny? Exactly, Vince Vaughn. Thank you, Amber. Vince Vaughn, exactly. You know what's funny? You know that movie, A Bronx Tale?
Uh-huh.
You know the part where the Goombas come out of the back room and start kicking ass of those bikers? Was fucking funnier than shit is one of the bikers that's standing at the bar is John Favreau with like a fake beard on. So if you ever watch that movie A Bronx Tale and the part comes up where they're gonna kick those bikers' asses, look for John Favreau standing at the bar. In other words, he was coming up or whatever. He's like, come on. His agent went, John, I got the Bronx Tale. We need a biker stand at the bar. What do you think? Can you pull it off? You got a leather vest over there. What do you got? Bandana? Get in there, man. You know what I'm saying, Rio? No, you don't give a shit. You don't care. Rio's turned cold. He's turned cold on me. No. Rio went cold. Rio's a cold fish. What's it gonna take to breathe a life of love back into your roof, bro?
Well, I just saw a picture that kind of caught my attention here.
Oh yeah. That way it seemed distant.
Yeah, well, do you remember that I told you about the girl who did the Fish and Roses commercial back in the 80s?
Yeah, vaguely.
Yeah. So, she got this black eye that is quite amazing. I mean, her eyeball looks like it's like 4 times the size of what it should be.
Well, how did it happen? Somebody popped in her eye?
No, she took a fall.
Isn't that what everybody says?
Yeah, well, she has like health issues, so taking a fall is reasonable.
Well, man, it's too bad.
Yeah, it's
Well, you gonna go visit her?
Quite the black eye. Huh?
You gonna go visit her then?
Oh no, she's in Florida.
Who gives a shit, man? Go to Florida. Just jump on a plane, man. How long does it take? 15 minutes from there?
15 minutes now.
No, I'm serious. How long does it take? An hour? A fucking hour? So it's like 200 miles from there. How far is Florida from there?
From here?
Yeah.
1,800 miles.
1,800 miles?
From New York to Florida? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's a horse of a different color. That's like half the United States.
Yeah.
It
seems weird, but it's just as far for me to go to. Like if I go to Texas, it's a 3-hour and 45-minute flight. But if I go to Orlando, it's a 3.5-hour flight. So it's not really. It's weird, but going to Florida is the same distance as going to Texas from here.
That's what it seems like. Man, CAC looks like CAC was down in L.A. during the swinger days, during the 90s. You were down there in the 90s, CAC? Yeah. I don't know. You think back to the 90s now, those were like the good old days compared to now, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it wasn't really that long ago, but it seems like...
It was that long ago. It was 30 years ago.
Yeah, but it seems like night and day, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Shit has changed so much that it's like night and day. Like, if you were sitting there back in the 90s saying this shit, people would have called you a weird conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, we had no cell phones. We didn't have USB drives in our car. No touch screens.
Nope.
No satellite navigation.
Nope.
No weird digital boxes to make music on. Back then you had to play an instrument. I guess the closest we came to that was like keyboards, but
those were the days, my friend. I wish they'd never end.
Well, my version of those were the days was the Archie Bunker version.
Yeah. Well,
when girls were girls and men were men.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's kind of weird, man. Girls and men. It should be women and men. When women were women and men were men, not girls were girls.
That's not the way the song goes, though.
No, I know, but it's weird that it's written that way. So back then, it was okay for men to have girls, I guess. I don't know, man. I'm just saying that shit wouldn't fly today. You can't even. Not only would Archie Bunker not fly today, but you couldn't even play the song from Archie Bunker, let alone. Remember when we did that? We did a show about that shit, man. We did a show about
didn't
Archie.
need no welfare state because everybody pulled his weight.
Yeah, we did a show. Do you remember?
We don't have that anymore in society either.
Do you remember back in the TFR days, me and you did a show, and it was about how Archie Bunker and the Jeffersons and Good Times and all those shows.
Yeah.
Like the Jeffersons, remember that? That was racist in the opposite way.
Right, yeah. They always call Tom a honky.
Yeah, but it was funny though. It's like I was white, I didn't mind it. I laughed at him just like George Jefferson did. You know what I mean? I was with George Jefferson. In that situation, I wasn't feeling, upset. or whatever because he was beating on that dude. Or saying shit. You know what I mean? But it was funny. Yeah. But I guess the shit's not funny anymore.
Well, you know, everybody thinks Archie Bunker, you know, oh, you can't watch that. It's racist. It's sexist. It's misogynist. It's whatever. The whole point is that that's exactly what he was. And that's what made it funny is because it showed the absurdity of his viewpoints.
Yeah,
right?
Chico.
That was the whole part of the comedy was how absurd he was.
There was all those good shows. Sanford and Son, Chico and the Man. Cactus brought up. Freddie Prince. Isn't that a whole thing?
Yeah.
The Freddie Prince death. Why is there always this thing about these people when they die? There's some thing. It's like, you know. It's never like just what it is, yeah. You know, he was doing dope and he's dead. There's always something, you know, there's some controversy. They wanted him dead, you know.
I think some of it is deserves some conspiracy. Let's put it that way.
Well, I'll tell you what. We got 15 minutes left. Look up Freddie Prince and see what the conspiracy is about him. There's something weird about the way he died. He died young. Was it because he was an up-and-coming Latino?
In the howling wind comes the stinging rain. See you driving nails into the souls on the chill pain. From the firefly, the red orange glow. See the face of fear running scared in the valley below. In the locust wind comes a rippling hum. Jacob whistled the angel, and the angel was overcome. You plant a demon seed, you raise the flower on fire. See them burning crosses, see the flames higher and higher. Pulling the blue sky, pulling the blue sky, pulling the The sky closer to me, his face red like a rose on a thorn bush, like all the colors of a royal blush, and it's peeling off those dollar bills, slapping them down. 100, 200, and I can see those fighter planes, and I can see those fighter planes across the mud huts where the children sleep, through the alleys of quiet city street. We take the staircase to the first floor. We turn the key and slowly unlock the door. As the man breathes into his saxophone, and through the walls we hear the city groan. Outside it's America. Outside it's America.
All right. I don't have to like his politics, but that's a good song. And I have to say that is a good album. It's a good collection on the album. The album that contains the different tracks. You know, not to sound out of date, but calling it a album or anything. Go ahead. So, did you find anything out about this Freddie Prince mystery?
Well, Freddie Prince did it himself playing Russian roulette, apparently.
Is that right? Now, you're saying that people are okay with that? They're not saying anybody just did him and, just
Well, I guess he had a tendency. He liked to play that game, so.
4 out of 5 people think Russian roulette's a good game, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anyways, who knows? Last night after the show, I went in the house and my mom comes out and goes, something's going on outside, something's going on. I go, what? She says, something's going on. And I said, well, fuck it, I'll just open the door and go out there and see what's going on. And I go out there and I hear these radios, dude, and I see like an officer in the dark down the road with a flashlight, like scoping around the bushes and shit.
You want to hear something truly messed up, Jimmy?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm looking at this article on Freddie Prinze.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and at the bottom of the article, there's an ad for the next Up story. And you're not going to believe who it is.
Lay it on me.
It's Archie Bunker. It's a big red box, and it says canceled on it.
Wow. So you're being mind melded over there.
I'm being analyzed by the artificial intelligence.
You are, man, and it happens in a millisecond.
Yeah. It's a YouTube video with Archie Bunker's face on it. It says canceled.
Wow. Well, send it to me.
I'll take a screenshot of it so you can see.
Well, just send it to me. I'll play the video.
Oh, all right. Well, let me see.
Go ahead.
Copy image link.
Go ahead.
All right, let's get this thing moving.
Let's get this thing moving, real.
Targeting overnight income is all about it. So you may not know that the biggest gains in the market actually don't happen.
It ain't gonna fly. For some reason, I can't click that link.
Yeah, it actually takes you to a video that says 10 classic TV shows that would be canceled today.
Yeah, it's fucking, yeah.
But
shit.
we were just talking about Archie Bunker and his face comes up. Like,
yeah. Well, listen, there's big things coming, man. Big changes coming soon. We'll have the website up. Rio's gonna send me an email, the address that I can program in. So do that, man. Don't forget. You forgot, didn't you, man?
No, I didn't forget.
All right. Well, don't forget. I'm reminding your ass. All right. Listen, it's cold and it's damp because it's been raining for like a week. Today the sun came out and that's good, but unfortunately it's still damp and wet and cold right now. I'm freezing my ass off out here.
Snow and freezing rain going on right here. So
freezing rain
and snow.
F that, man.
Yeah.
Turn on the fireplace.
I went outside just before the show to throw the garbage out, and there's like, I don't know, about 6 inches on the ground already. So I don't know what it's up to now, but
it's too much, man.
It's supposed to snow until 8 o'clock in the morning. So
fuck that, man. Make sure you put out your salt, dude. Put out the salt, homie. Salt your house. Put a ring of salt around your house.
A ring of salt.
Yeah. So I never did find out what those cops were doing out there. But you ready to jet, my man?
Yeah, it looks like it's about that time. We still got to move some furniture too.
All right, you're one furniture moving effing effer. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning, homie. Are you gonna be there?
You never know.
All right,
might just be.
All right, well, 6 inches of snow, Amber said.
6 inches, right in front of my face.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Make me feel good inside. Come on and groove me, baby. I need you to groove me. Oh yeah, now, darling. Come on, come on. Hey there, sugar dumplings. Come on, give me something, girl. I've been needing for days. Yes, some good loving with plenty.
Yeah, it's the I can't make you do it.
Cute little thing, you. Girl, between you and me, now, we don't need no company.
That's King Floyd, not to be confused with Pink Floyd. King Floyd. That's who that is. Don't forget it. King Floyd. All right. We'll see y'all's later, man. All right. Take it slow. Hasta lasagna. Don't get none on you. You know what I mean? Everybody's on the 6 inches in front of your face thing, Rio, in there. All right. We'll see you later.
A mí, en mi pecho un cuchillo sentí. Si no vuelves a mi lado, amor, no sé cómo puedo yo seguir. Corazón, mi corazón. Corazón, mi corazón.
Hey, Wanda, I didn't see you there earlier. It's good to see you, Wanda. Hey, don't forget Martin, 6 months, cancer-free, dude. Thank you. God bless you, man. All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
No sé cómo puedo yo